everyone, my name is Rachel Washburn and welcome to a video tutorial for the Zoom app, which is a video chatting platform for smartphones and tablets. In today's video, we will discuss what Zoom is, how to download the Zoom app on your device, how to create a Zoom account, how to sign in on Zoom, how to create a Zoom meeting and invite people, how to join a Zoom meeting, and how to use key features during a Zoom meeting. There is a lot covered in this video, so if you would like a written document of all the content, tap on the link in the description below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills website created by Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging, where you can view the written guide as well as other video tutorials. Before we get into learning about Zoom, I wanted to clarify that Zoom did not sponsor this video or pay us money to make a video for their app. We make these videos to support older adults who are interested in learning more about using their smartphone or tablet. First, we will discuss what Zoom is. Zoom is a video conferencing platform that allows users to connect online. Zoom is available on smartphones, tablets, and computers. Zoom is available in most countries, so it is one option if you're looking for a way to video call someone from a different country. Zoom is free to use, but the free version limits meetings to 40 minutes when there are 3 or more participants. If your meeting has 3 or more people, Zoom will automatically shut down the meeting at 40 minutes unless you pay for the premium version. However, it is important to know that the free version of Zoom does not limit how many meetings you can create, so if your 40-minute meeting ends, you can start a new one. Finally, to join a Zoom meeting, it requires an invitation containing a meeting link or ID number. We will discuss this more later in this video. Next, we will transition into step-by-step tutorials, starting with downloading Zoom on your smartphone or tablet. Starting on the home screen, we first need to tap an app that allows us to download other apps. This app is called the App Store on iPhones and iPads. On Android phones, such as Samsung and Google Pixel phones, this app is called Google Play. Upon opening the App Store or Google Play, tap on the search icon. On the App Store, the search icon is located at the bottom right corner. On Google Play, the search bar is located at the top of the screen. Next, tap on the search text box and type in the word Zoom using the keyboard. Then, tap the search or enter key at the bottom right corner of the keyboard. Next, locate the app for Zoom, one platform to connect. Adjacent to the Zoom app, tap on the download icon. The download icon may look different depending on your device. It might have a downward arrow with a cloud behind it, or have a box that says Get or Download. If you do not see the Zoom app on your device, scroll down by dragging a finger from the bottom to the top of the screen. Once you have downloaded Zoom, the app icon will appear on your home screen. Next, we will go over how to create a Zoom account. First, tap on the Zoom app icon on the home screen. If you do not see Zoom on the home screen, drag a finger horizontally across the screen to view different pages of the home screen. Upon opening the app, tap on the box that says Sign Up. Next, type in your birth year using the keypad at the bottom of the screen. Then, tap the blue box that says Continue. The next step is to type in your email. Another option you have if you have already logged into your Gmail, Apple, Facebook, or single sign-on account on your device is that you can click on any of those options to make a Zoom account as well. There are a lot of options. I usually tell people to make an account with what they use most. So if you are on Facebook every day, consider making the Zoom account with your Facebook account. For this video, we will continue making a Zoom account by typing in an email. If you do not have an email, you can learn to make one in our Gmail video tutorial, which can be found on the Center for Healthy Aging's Tech Skills website. Once you have typed in an email, tap on Continue. After you typed in your email, Zoom will send a verification email. You will need to do some back and forth here. In order to find the email, go to your home screen, then tap the app you use for your email. From there, write down the code. Then, tap on the Zoom app on the home screen. Tap on the dotted line to display the keyboard to type in the code. After verifying your email, tap on each text box to type in your first name, last name, and password. Then, tap Continue to finish creating a Zoom account. Next, we will discuss how to sign into the Zoom app if you already have an account. First, tap on the Zoom app icon on the home screen. Then, tap on the Sign In button. Then, tap on the email and password text box to type in the email and password associated with your Zoom account. Then, tap on the blue Sign In button. Next, we will learn how to create your own Zoom meeting and invite people. First, open the Zoom app and tap on Schedule, located next to the calendar icon at the top of the screen. This will bring up a menu that allows you to input all the details related to your meeting. If you would like to change the name of the meeting, tap on Your Name's Zoom Meeting, then type in the name of the meeting. Then, tap on Enter or Return on the keyboard. The next step is to designate when the meeting will start. Tap on the text box with the word Starts in it. Then, utilize the Date and Time tool to pick when the meeting will start. You can scroll vertically on the tool to find the right date and time. Once the date and time is selected, tap on Done. The next step is to set how long the meeting will be. To do this, tap on the text box that says Duration. Then, utilize the Duration tool at the bottom of the screen to pick how long the meeting will be by scrolling vertically. Once the meeting length is selected, tap on Done. An important thing to know about the length of the meeting is that even if your meeting runs over more than the duration you set, the meeting will continue to run. Zoom will not automatically shut it down. The exception to this is if you have the free version of Zoom with a meeting of 3 or more people. In this case, Zoom will shut down the meeting at 40 minutes. Before we finish creating the meeting, there are also other customizable options you can add. We will not go over these in depth in this video, but many of these options have to do with the security of the meeting. In the menu, you have the option to add a password to get into the meeting. You can also add a waiting room, which gives you or the host the control to admit or deny someone from entering the meeting. Feel free to read more about these options in the Zoom app. To finish creating a meeting, tap on Save at the top right corner. Now that we have created a meeting, we can now invite people. When we invite people to the meeting, we will send them a link or meeting ID number, which will allow them to join the meeting. We can see the meeting we just created has been added to our calendar on Zoom. To start adding people, tap on the meeting. Tapping on the meeting will allow you to edit any of the meeting details, such as when the meeting will take place and how long it will last. To invite people, tap on Add Attendees. Now, we have two options to send the meeting invite. We will discuss both. The first option that says Send Message allows you to text someone the meeting invitation. The second option says Copy to Clipboard, which allows you to copy and paste the meeting link to any messaging or emailing app. First, let's learn how to text a meeting invite. First, tap on Send Message. Tapping on Send Message will open My Messages app within Zoom. You will notice in the message text box above the keyboard, a Zoom meeting link has been generated. To send the meeting link, tap on the text box next to the word To, located at the top of the screen. Then, type in the phone contact name or phone number using the keyboard. If you would like to send the link to another recipient, tap on the Return or Enter key located at the bottom of the keyboard. Then, type in the name or phone number of the other recipient. Once you have added all the recipients, tap on the Send icon located at the right-hand side of the message box. The Send icon is usually characterized by an up arrow or paper plane. Next, we will discuss how to send the meeting invite to any messaging or emailing app using the Copy to Clipboard method. First, tap on Copy to Clipboard. Next, tap on a messaging or emailing app on your home screen. On the app, open a messaging conversation or email thread. In the picture, I have opened my Gmail app and have started a new email. Since the meeting link has already been copied to our clipboard, all we have to do is paste it into the message box. To do this, tap on the text box until a menu appears. You might have to hold down a finger on the text box for a few seconds for the menu to appear, depending on your device. Next, tap on Paste. This will paste in the meeting link. Then, type in the recipient and tap on the send icon. We just talked about 2 methods to send a Zoom meeting invitation. If you find yourself having some trouble doing these, we also have video tutorials on texting with smartphones and using the Gmail app, which are linked in the description below. Next, we will learn how to join a Zoom meeting created by another person. There are 2 primary methods to join a Zoom meeting. We will discuss both. The first way to join is by tapping on a meeting link that someone has sent you. Another method is to type in the meeting ID number and password if needed on the Zoom app. We will first discuss how to join a Zoom meeting by tapping on a link. The first thing we need to do is locate a meeting invitation someone has sent us. This is usually done through email, text, or a different messaging platform. We can see in both pictures there is a meeting link after the words "Join Zoom Meeting." Tap on the link when the meeting is scheduled. You can also find when the Zoom meeting is scheduled within the meeting invitation paragraph as well. Now let's talk about the other method to join a Zoom meeting. The first step is to locate a Zoom meeting ID and passcode. This is often found at the end of a Zoom meeting invitation. You can also receive the meeting ID and passcode by someone sharing these with you in person or over text. Once you have found the meeting ID number and passcode, write them down. Next, tap on the Zoom app icon on the home screen. Then, at the top of the screen, tap on Join. Next, type in the meeting ID number and tap on the Join button. You can also change the name by tapping on the text box above the word Join. If your meeting requires a passcode, you will type it in after tapping Join. Now that we have learned how to create and join a meeting, let's take a look at some key features that are commonly used when you are in a Zoom meeting talking to other people. In today's video, we will discuss how to turn off and on our camera, how to mute and unmute ourselves, how to chat, how to use reactions, how to screen share, and finally, how to leave the meeting or end the meeting for everyone. Most of the features I just listed are located at the bottom of the screen on the hotbar. The first feature we will discuss is the video or camera. We can toggle this icon back and forth to turn on our camera off and on. We know it is off when there is a red slash through it. We know it is on when there is not a red slash through it. When our video is on, other people can see us. When our video is off, other people will not be able to see us. Next, we will discuss how to talk so others can hear us. The first thing we need to do when we enter a Zoom meeting is tap on Join Audio. This will connect your device's microphone to Zoom. Depending on the device you own, you may have to tap Allow Cellular or Wi-Fi data in order to connect fully. This will pop up on your screen after tapping on Join Audio. Now that we have connected our microphone to Zoom, the Join Audio icon will convert to the microphone icon, which you can tap on to mute and unmute yourself. A good practice is to mute yourself during a Zoom meeting when you aren't talking, especially if you are in a noisy area. This also prevents microphones from echoing each other. This occurs when you hear someone being repeated twice when they speak. We know when you are muted when there is a red slash through the microphone icon. We know when you are unmuted when the red slash is not present on the microphone. When you are unmuted, people will be able to hear you. When you are muted, people will not be able to hear you speak. Sometimes, if you try to speak when you are muted, Zoom will tell you that others will not be able to hear you with a pop-up text box. Another key feature of Zoom is the chat icon, which is also located on the hotbar. Tapping on the chat icon will allow you to type messages to people who are also in the Zoom meeting. Sending a chat is a useful tool if there are many people in the meeting. It is also a great tool if for some reason your microphone isn't working and people can't hear you. To leave the chat room and return to where you can see others, tap on the exit or X icon located at the top left corner. To mute chat notifications during the meeting, tap on the bell icon located at the top right corner. To send a message to a specific person in the meeting rather than everyone in the meeting, tap on the text box where it says Send To. To type your message, tap on the text box above the keyboard and begin typing. To send a message, tap on the send icon, which is the paper plane on the right-hand side of the message text box. Another key feature of Zoom is reactions. Reactions are used to display an emotion for a short period of time. These reactions are displayed in the corner of your box where others can see you. To use reactions, tap on the smiley face icon at the bottom of the screen on the hotbar. Then, tap on the emoji that you would like to share with others. Another neat feature of Zoom is the ability to show others what is on your screen. To share your screen, tap on Share at the bottom of the screen on the hotbar. If you do not immediately see this, you can visit other features on the hotbar by dragging a finger horizontally on the hotbar. After tapping on Share, you can open different apps on your phone to show others. The last feature we will discuss is how to leave a meeting. The Leave Meeting or End Meeting button may be located at the top right or bottom right corner, depending on your device. If you are not the host of the meeting, you will have a Leave button that you can tap. If you are the host of the meeting, you have an End button. When you tap on the End button, you will be provided the option to either leave the meeting or end the meeting for everyone. Here is an overview slide of everything we discussed in the video tutorial. If you would like a written guide of all the content from this video, tap on the link in the description below. Tapping on the link will bring you to the Tech Skills website created by the Colorado State University's Center for Healthy Aging. On this website, you can view the written guide for Zoom, as well as explore other technology videos and guides. I hope this video was helpful for learning more about Zoom.